YouTube. This video ain't gonna be that long because my phone is almost out of battery. But I felt like going live and just getting some exercise. Just going for a walk. Guys, I'm really not in shape like I used to be. You could tell how I'm breathing heavy. Um, I guess we can name this video how DoorDash has taken a toll on my physical health. You know, guys, let's talk about that, okay? You're sitting in the car all day. You're not getting no exercise besides for when you're getting in and out of the car. And you got a lot of downtime just sitting around inside the car, you know. And the more you're sitting around and not exercising, the more hungry you are. So you're eating more food. You're eating more and you're sitting around more. So these are the negative effects of being a DoorDasher, guys. Being a DoorDasher is good. You're your own boss and everything. But guys, just be warned about the negative effects, okay, guys? Because, like I said, I'm out of shape right now. You know, in my younger days, I was in a lot better shape. And the thing is, you know, being a DoorDasher, this is your job. So you gotta continue to do this every day and sit in your car. You know, you're your own boss, so as much as you want. But the more you sit in the car, you know, doing DoorDash, the more you're going to make money, which is what you want to do, right? So, you know, I'm sitting in my car, guys, for about 10 hours a day. Okay, guys. And over these last 4 years that I've been a dasher, it's really catching up to me, guys. After, you know, I got fired from my regular 9 to 5, before I started dashing, I didn't mention this in my other 9 to 5 video, guys, but this job, you know, in particular, but the reason why I got fired from my last 9 to 5 before I started doing DoorDash. Now remember, guys, I'm running out of batteries, so if this live abruptly ends for that reason, I will make a part two to continue on what I'm saying. All right. But the reason why I got fired from my last 9 to 5 before I started doing DoorDash full time is, like I've said, man, in my other video, man, there's demons and coworkers as well. They want to get you fired, even though you're a hard worker. You're putting your all into this job. So at the end of the week, when you get that check, you really deserve it. Even though, like I also said, you're making the employer rich instead of working for yourself, making yourself rich. Long story short, guys, I got fired from that job um, because this demonic energy and this one coworker was just really getting to me. You know what I'm saying? And I won't say like I'm from the streets. You know what I mean? Because I never really was in the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? But I am from the hood. I am from the projects, and I am street smart. You know what I'm saying? And there's a point where somebody crosses that line, and if they are within arm's reach of you and in a threatening manner, like I said, the demonic energy was just getting to me. So with this employee, and my boss already knew about this ahead of time, but still, you know what I mean? He didn't 100% do his part to separate me and this one employee in particular. And I kept warning him about it because me and this one employee in particular, I knew something was going to pop off. And I told the boss. But anyway, the boss gave me a task to do in the same vicinity of this employee in the warehouse where there wasn't no cameras in this warehouse, guys. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was smart, and I had to cover my ASS legally. You know what I'm saying? So I'll tell you what I did, guys. So I got the pallet jack. I'm moving some pallets around in the warehouse. I'm not talking about the Amazon warehouse. This is a more recent job, which was a warehouse as well, but also a retail store as well. So it's a retail store, but the warehouse, you know what I mean, where they store everything. So I was given a text by the manager, with the pallet jack moving, working, doing some work in the warehouse part of the store where there's no cameras. This employee, you know, grabs my pallet jack while I'm working with my pallet jack, trying to do the task at hand, right? He has an evil demonic grin on his face, like he knows he's spitefully, trying to stop me from doing my job. And I'm not gonna let that happen because, my boss gave me a job to do in a timely manner. And I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna let this demon stop me. But it was a breaking point, guys, where, like I said, when I was trying to get my pallet jack back from him, I grabbed the pallet jack. I didn't touch him, but I grabbed the pallet jack while he had it in his hands. You see what I'm saying? And basically, that's kind of like when he let go of the pallet jack and he took a step back, but he was still within arm's reach. And it looked like he was about to like hit me or something, you know what I mean? So a lot of times, guys, you wanna attack first before they attack you when they are given, um, you know, when they are displaying aggression and what's it called, when they are like displaying like a movement, whether it be the shoulders, boxers know about this, like when if the shoulders move or if they pull back, certain things like this. And you could tell a lot about the eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul, right? So anyway, long story short, man, I what I did before he was even able to attack me, guys, is I grabbed him by the shirt like this, right? Real quick, like Jackie Chan. I just grabbed him by the shirt just like this, right? To number one, keep him at a distance with me, extend my arm with my hand on his shirt like this, right on his chest area, right this, like this. This is going to keep him at a arm's length distance, okay? So if he tried to strike me, he wouldn't hit me because my arms are pretty long actually. So as long as I'm holding him back. So that's what I was doing, guys. But as soon as I grabbed him right there and just was holding him back, like he started, it seemed like he started to like fight back, and it seemed like he was gonna try to hit me. So what I did, guys, is at this point in this time, I had my hand like this, like I said, but at this point, I just let my hand go away from him rapidly, like rapidly. You know what I'm saying? Back to myself. Now, while I did this, I broke his chain that was around his neck. It was like a gold chain or something, which I had no idea or intention to break his chain at all. Um, but this is what happened during this altercation. So his chain broke after I let my hand off of his neck. Well, not his neck, but like his shirt. Actually, it was around his neck. Actually, it was. It was around his neck, just holding him back like that. I wasn't choking him, but I was just holding him back like this. But then when I let my hand go away from his neck like this, I pulled back, making a fist simultaneously. So before, so when I was letting go of his neck, I think I accidentally grabbed his chain and snatched it off, and it broke. It fell to the floor in the middle of both of us, standing there still, about an arm's length distance apart. And I looked down, I saw the chain. He looked down, and then because I broke his golden chain again on accident, I could see the fire in his eyes that he was really mad. This demon was even more mad. He was very mad. But remember, guys, none of this is my fault. I was simply trying to do my job. He was purposely trying to interfere with my job when he could have went and got a whole nother pallet jack and did whatever he was doing. But he didn't work. He always used to just F around. So he was just really trying to mess with me. That's all he was doing. So remember, guys, sometimes the devil will start a fight with you know, and you have to go about it the best way possible and the wisest way possible. And I don't have any regrets, you know what I mean? Because if I didn't physically defend myself, when I saw the physical cues or clues that he was making to physically harm me, you know, and it would have been my word against his word because, like I said, there's no cameras. So I'll take no regrets, guys. You know, when you have that instinct, you know what I mean? And if you know, if you have experience, if you have ever been like in a street scenario fight or whatever, and you know what's about to happen, right? So at this point, we're both looking at the chain on the ground. Now, this is when I start walking back. I could have just knocked him out and just went ham right here. But this guy's is when I could see he was no longer just trying to aggravate me on purpose, but because his golden chain was broke, I could see now that he was actually angry. See what I'm saying? Oh, let me not forget. This is what I did to distract him from continuing to physically come at me. Okay, guys. What I did was say, I'm right here, okay? Say, the chain is about right here, okay? His feet is like right here. So what I did, guys, at this point is I pick up the chain like this, guys, right? Now we are still face to face. But at this point, like I said, guys, I'm backing up. I'm walking backwards as he's walking towards me. Now, to distract him, I hold up the chain, okay, to get his eye contact on the chain to distract him from trying to hit me or physically hit me because there's no cameras and I don't want nothing really physical to go down in the warehouse. There's no cameras, okay, guys, because most likely I'll probably get arrested and all that.